Hello, and welcome to another JQnA. First of all, I finally got my fucking voice back, which, to me personally, is pretty good. I lost my voice recently, for those who, still didn't realize, which is why I've been missing a couple of uploads on this channel recently. I was unable to speak, which for making videos is kind of an important thing to be able to do. But I've got it back now, so, yes, now I have no excuse. To start us off, the DVI Master David asks, what strange under 10,000 sub YouTubers do you watch, if any? Now, off the top of my head, I can only think of one channel I'm subscribed to with under 10,000 subscribers, and it is a channel I can wholeheartedly recommend if you do like weird shit, because yeah, this one definitely fills the strange criteria. This is Stewbagful. He reviews stuff, mostly British stuff. And you know what? From time to time, it can get pretty fucking weird.
Your son was found breaking into the Westerbrook punishment chamber beneath the school with this girl by the name of Lisa Waters. She's well known to us, a noted delinquent. Thomas! She's not a delinquent. She's only missed like 2 classes this year. But you disrespected the rules, Thomas. The rules are important. Yes, Thomas, the rules are very important. You must obey the rules, Thomas.
I'm just so glad you specified strange, because without that it would be kind of like, well, I mean, I suppose there is one channel with under 10k, but, oh wait, you want something fucking weird? Yeah, this is for you. This is for you. Also, back in the day, Stuart gave me a shout out on his channel, which is one of the very early things that helped me get on my feet.
Comes from CinemaSins, who I highly recommend checking out while I'm here. The guy's got sarcasm down to a fine art.
So thank you to him for helping me get to where I am today. Fred asks, what 3 CinemaSins would you want them to stop doing, and which 2 of the sins would you want to take, if that makes sense? Guys, I think we're gonna have to break it to you. I don't think I care about CinemaSins as much as a lot of you guys do. Beyond me just generally hoping that they make their content more accurate and hopefully funnier as well, I don't really care what they do. Victor asks, is it true that you have a legendary sexy butt? Yes, Victor. Yes, it is. It's right here, on the other side of Captain Underpants. Apotheosis is Among Us asks, who's your favorite Green Lantern and why? I like the Green Lantern that they showed like for 2 seconds in Justice League. Of the 2 Green Lanterns I've seen, I'd say that it's by far the best one. Hillbilly Stormtrooper asks, have you thought about adding gaming content to the channel? I have gaming content on the channel, but if you mean content that is gameplay, as in me playing games, I don't think I would ever add anything like that to this channel. I may start a separate channel for it. I don't think I will, but if I ever were to make content like that, it would not be going on this channel. Also, if I ever were to make content like that, it would definitely be a Subnautica DLC playthrough. And then, maybe something on Stellaris? I don't know. I like both those games. Hugo asks, alright, let's see here. What are your favourite and least favourite movies and or TV shows? And what is your favourite genre? I'm a big fan of the slow burn sci-fi mystery genre. In terms of favourite movies and TV shows, that's a fucking big one. I'll say that my favourite franchise is and basically always has been Doctor Who. Just as fictional worlds go, that's the one I'm most invested in. But I've never really been good at picking, like, favourites of things. Doctor Who is an easy one because I was raised on it and it's basically always been there for me. That sounds really fucking cheesy. But no, what I mean by that is it's just something I've always really liked for all of my living memory. And there's no other franchise that I've been a fan of for that kind of time, so of course for me Doctor Who holds a very special place. But beyond that, it's always so hard to choose a favourite of something, especially when there's like so many options. Like, there are so many fucking films, of which I've seen at least 7, and 7 is a big number. It's hard to choose between 7 of something. If you're wondering which films I've seen Shrek 3, Catwoman 2004, The Last Jedi, with director's commentary on, the Emoji Movie, and the Captain Underpants movie as well, Percy Jackson, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, and the Mauler movie, Mauler's Stream Highlights 8.5, the Mauler movie. That's the best one, that's my favourite. Actually, yeah, I don't know why earlier I was saying it's hard to pick favourites, that one's clearly my favourite, it's by far the best. Also, if you're going to tell me that was actually 8 movies and not 7, I would tell you that 8 is at least 7, so I just outsmarted you, person I just made up. Take that. I don't know where I'm going with this. This is a bit... I'm gonna stop. Unfortunately, Professor Oak's Ghost, I am not the person who says GOAT on findtheinvisiblecow.com as much as I would like to be. That's a great fucking website. I would like to be involved in that, and just, like, literally anyway. Please, if anyone from that website's watching, make another animal and let me voice it, please. Thank you. Brandon asks, how far ahead do you plan the videos you're gonna make? How much flexibility is there if an unexpected video appears? Do you have a timeline for Patreon requested videos? I currently have a huge list of unmade videos I want to make at some point in the future. At the moment, it's got stuff on it like a look at Cosmonauts Return of the Jedi criticism, ER's Last Jedi criticism, a look at some Captain Marvel criticism, and a look back at my own PewDiePie video, which I think is very flawed, and I would like to talk about why. Now, a lot of ideas do fall through if I decide I don't have enough to talk about, but, you know, that's the kind of thing that's on the list. There's a huge amount of flexibility to it. I don't think I really have any need for any kind of rigid plans unless I've actually announced that something is going to be coming out. So if something pops up out of the blue that I really want to talk about, I normally can, as long as I've got enough time to, like, actually edit and script a video on it. And in terms of Patreon requests, my aim is to do one a month until I've got them all done. Craig asks, what did you think of Doctor Who Series 11 and the New Year's episode? What do you think of Jodie Whittaker and the Fam Companions? Brace yourself for this if you like it. That's fine. I thought it was fucking garbage. And I've never seen, like, a more garbage series of a show I liked. There's no, like, political reason for that. I just think it's really badly written. Now, don't get me wrong, there are episodes in the season that I really, really like, and I think are really good. I thought Rosa was really good, despite the villain lacking any kind of subtlety or depth. I found Demons of the Punjab really moving, and I loved the Witchfinders, especially Alan Cumming, because how can you not enjoy that performance? All the other episodes I would rate on a scale of meh to until we get to the fucking cream of the crop, Resolution, which is just one of the worst things I've ever seen. Like, they literally... I don't understand why people like it. It's fine, they do. I just don't understand. They literally have a Dalek build its own casing out of just scrap metal in, like, 2 hours by welding it, and then it works fine. Like, it's a fully functional Dalek casing that's just been built with a bit of stuff lying around and welded together. Like, no, you couldn't do that. Fuck off. Wait, it has missiles? With the missiles built out of scrap as well? Or were you suggesting that these missiles were also being kept in the Sheffield police station with the Dalek's gun for some reason? Because, you know, that's what you do with alien artifacts you discover. Just lock them up in a random police station, because fuck it. And also, yes, I'm sure the missiles would be in perfect working order, not to mention fucking shiny and clean, after 1,000 years. What the fuck is going... Why did you write this, Chris? How did you look at these words and not have the immediate urge to just stop? I have no need to replace these words with better words that aren't shit. I have lots of problems with it, by the way. That's just one I picked out. The entire plot is, in my eyes... that terrible. Delta asks, favourite CinemaSins video joke you've ever done? Personally, I love the salad plates bit in the Frozen one. To me, the salad plates bit is just a mere second when compared to the pregnancy sense bit in the Star Wars ones. Delta also asks, what superpower would you choose, provided you had to fight the superhero most associated with it? Black Panther style, no powers in fight. Now, unfortunately, I really like the idea of Charles Xavier's powers. But I don't want to fight an old guy in a wheelchair when he's defenseless, you know? That doesn't appeal to me. At that point, the catch of the fight isn't that I might get beaten up by some muscle dude. The catch of the fight is that I would have to fight a dude in a wheelchair just because. And you know what? I really don't want to do that, so I'm going to have to choose a different power for this question. You know me, I'm not the most physically imposing dude, so I have got to pick someone who's fucking pretty low on the list of abilities without their powers. You know, maybe super speed. I reckon I could survive a fight with Barry Allen. I actually think regeneration would be a really cool superpower, as in Doctor Who. I don't really want to fight the Doctor, but, you know, actually for regeneration I might. So, yeah, sure, fuck it. Let's go regeneration. I'll fight the Doctor. Hopefully she understands that I have to. And it's not my choice, unfortunately. Darth Something asks, can I please be in the Q&A? Yes, but you're the last person who's ever getting in by doing something like this. A Clever Name asks, would you rather sometimes mistake babies for pies, or pies for babies? I don't understand how this is a question. Like, obviously I would rather sometimes mistake pies for babies, because it's far better to look at a pie and go, oh look, a baby, than to see a baby and try to fucking eat it. Like, you know, one of those things could be slightly embarrassing for you, I guess, or maybe you could burn yourself by touching a pie that you thought was a baby. But in one of those situations, you could potentially try to eat a baby. So I would prefer not that one, the other one. And the final question for today, Devon asks, how did you get your start? I just started making videos in late 2016, no one really noticed for a good long time, but since then it was a very gradual build up until this point. There have been a few moments where something's like blown up that I've posted and it's gone crazy. For instance, the Everything Wrong with Avengers Infinity War Sucks video. You know, that video got crazy views, and a few videos I've posted have got crazy views and have really helped me to grow. But as far as getting my start goes, there was no real one point where I was like, okay, it's begun. It's all been very gradual from the moment in 2016 that I posted that first video. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, there's a playlist on screen now to some more videos like this one, and to some music that I have done, because I do music. It sounds like this.